Hello guys, I'm an average Brit and welcome to my first look video at Skyforge on the PlayStation 4. Now it's a pretty new game that came out this week on PlayStation 4. I think it's also out on Xbox and it is definitely out also on the PC. It's been out on the PC for a few months now, I think it is. So I've tried recording this a couple of times, but each time it goes on for way too long because I just start waffling on because I like the game so much. So I'm trying to shorten it down. So I'm going to show you a quick mission. This is one of the early missions that you get in the game, and then I'll talk about other stuff about the game that I like and a couple of things that I don't like. Alright, so I'm on the Cryomancer class at the moment. Kind of looks a bit like an assassin from Assassin's Creed in this outfit that I've just unlocked for it. Now, this is like more of a range / ice attack. So if I do this, it does like a tornado storm thing. Sweet. Now, and another thing when you're doing missions is to look out for people, because if you rescue them, then they become a follower. If only it was that easy to get a follower on YouTube. It's so hard to get people to follow on YouTube. So hard. Yeah, just go out and you destroy everything that's trying to kill you, rescue people who need rescuing, and eventually you find the boss, kick his ass, and all that good stuff. Well, so far, I have been enjoying the game, and I know some people out there will be thinking, "Oh my god, he actually likes something." I know, I do like stuff. It's just when you get really bad stuff, like a certain game that I did in another first look video, then if it's bad, I'm going to say it's bad. If it's good, then I'm going to say it's good. Let's try this power, because I've not tried this one. Okay. Oop, no. Ice my bombs. Ice my bombs, give me the ice my bombs. Grab these things because I need them for something. This thing that you see here floating, that doesn't look like a Pokeball, so get that thought out of your head. It is not a Pokeball. It is a Pokeball. It is not a Pokeball. It really is a Pokeball. So yeah, you pick these up and you get stuff from them. No Pikachus, no Charmanders, just items. Then I got knowledge, which you can use to upgrade. I'll quickly show you in fact, rather than trying to explain it badly. You come to the capital menu here, so you go to the Tower of Knowledge. You spend your knowledge on research, and as you rank up, your might ranks up, which I think's your strength. I'm not exactly sure, but yeah. And then the Hall of Trophies is when you get trophies, but I've got none unlocked yet. I don't mean PlayStation trophies, I mean like in-game items. I've got nothing in there yet, I don't think. Nope, got nothing. Got diddly squat. And in the cathedral, as you rescue people from missions, they become followers, and like you can pay people to become followers. And as you do that, your might increases on this as well. So I think the might is somehow your strength and all that stuff. I'm not 100% sure. So if I spend £6 I've just gained 22 followers. Again, if only it was that easy to get followers, that simple and fast on YouTube. So yeah, as you rank up, you get might. So now I'm at 402 might, and when I reach 1,000 I get access to something. I don't know what, because I'm not that far into it yet. So yeah, that's what basically your knowledge and rescuing people does. I mean, I could be wrong, but that's what I'm assuming it does from what I've heard the game say. So there's somebody else rescued. Alright, let's kill this big guy. Hey, big guy. Let's put you on ice. Boom. Oh, wow. That destroyed him. Good. Okay, so this box here, this is like your reward box. So I'll pick that up and I get 1 knowledge and a ring of strength. These glowy blob things here are your health. The triangles are a skill that I've got on my character, where if I pick those up before they vanish, I get a type of grenade, and I think it's like 15 to 20 seconds to use it, otherwise it just disappears. And this thing is a temporary weapon which you can get from some weapons. Because that was a robot, it's dropped me a gun, but if you get a temporary weapon off a plant or an animal, then it could be a vine, it could be a limb off the animal, like say a tail or a claw, and you can use that to attack enemies. If you press circle, it destroys the weapon, so it's best to try not to press circle, which I was doing that all the time when I first started playing this. And if you notice above the health bar, there's like a little thing that says 250. That's the resources this gun has. Once that depletes, the gun automatically destroys itself. So, best to make sure you get the most out of it before it blows itself up. I'll try and get his weird cloudy thing because they're part of a mission. I need 2 more and then that's that. Wait, no, get there. Oh, no. Oh, it didn't count, I think. Dang it. Let's go and get these Pokeballs. I mean, these non-Pokeball. Scrap them calling them Pokeballs. They're Pokeballs. Pokeballs. That's what they basically are. Fancy looking Pokeballs. They even open the same way as a Pokeball, so yeah, they're Pokeballs. Kill this guy. What's going to drop? No, more health. Another Pokeball. More knowledge. What does knowledge make? Smart people. That explains why Donald Trump said dumbass him. Oh, there we go. We've got another cannon. Yoink. Open some more Pokeballs. Get this staff. Did I get it? No, need one more. Need one. Ow. I thought I saw one, but I guess not. Oh, I've leveled up my, well, this Pathfinder thing, so I press down, then press X, I can learn a new ability. So I press that to unlock. New talent is unlocked, so what's this? Creates a snowball that knocks down the enemies and takes them with it as it rolls along. Ah, cool. And I think I've been attacked, little git. Oh wait, no, I think that's what I unlocked next, actually, my bad. So I don't know what I unlocked. Ah, you little shit. Don't be attacking me. Git. Right, so where down this way. Yeah, so now we come down this way. I mean, I am enjoying the game, but there are 1 or 2, well, I've counted at least 4 things that could be improved. One of them is the pause menu, which I will explain why in a second. Let's get this Pokeball. Alright, so say I'm in the pause menu, right, and I'm in the character menu. So I click on equipment. And then I want to go to a different part of the pause menu. If I press circle, which in most games brings you back, in this game it closes the pause menu completely, so then you've got to go back into the pause menu to say come down to one of these options. So it would be good if they made it so when, like, if you're in one section of the pause menu and you press back, it just goes back to the main pause menu rather than closing it completely. It's just one of those quality of life fad words. I hate that phrase, quality of life, but yeah, it's one of those things, like, you know, it just makes things more streamlined, simpler, quicker, that sort of thing. This is the boss, Shadow Repair. He's a piece of piss because this is one of the first. Well, in fact, I think this is the second mission that you do. After this, I'll show you the regions and all that stuff. But like I say, I'm trying to bring the timing of the video down because I've tried to do this video a couple of times, and each time it's over half an hour, and I'm trying to keep it. Well, I'm trying to take it shorter than that. So yeah, that should be the last one. Is it tree fidder? Can I pay tree fidder? No. Okay then. I don't want to pay tree fidder then. Git. So in this box I get knowledge and a North Star crystal. So now we've done that, we press down, and that just wraps it up. And then it should take me to, oh, nice, got an S ranking. Sweet. My first S ranking. Kick ass. So now it should take me, yeah, this is the, well, one of the open areas, because each region has missions plus a couple of open areas where you can go explore and do other missions inside them. And this place is one of them. And it looks really nice because for a free-to-play MMO, the graphics are really, really nice. And in this area as well, the weather effects are really nice as well, because when it's sunny, it looks like an autumnal feel, and like you get the sun coming through the trees with all the god rays. Okay. Yeah, see, god rays. Oh, my nice impression of a monk there. And it's starting to rain. Lovely. Now, when it rains, if I can get, well, like, let's see if I can get any on the screen, because you sometimes get like rain splashes on the screen, which, just makes it, well, there you go, some rain splashes on the screen. It's just those small details that make the bigger impact. And then after it finishes raining, it'll start to snow, and then all the ground gets covered in snow, which some big AAA games, they don't do that. They may have weather effects in the game, but if it snows, yes, you've got a big horse cow thing. So have I. Look, ooh, I've got a horse cow thing. Am I getting excited? No. So calm yourself, Mr. Person. Calm yourself. So yeah. Oh, here we go. It's starting to snow, and then the ground will go all white with snow. And you get some of the bigger developers don't put that sort of detail into the game. It may snow in their games, but it won't change the ground. So that's another reason why I like this game. They put so much detail into it. And before anyone says, "Oh, you're being paid to say this," no, I'm not. I don't have the clout on YouTube to have someone say, "Can I pay you to big up our game?" Because honestly, the game can big up itself. It's fucking good. Now, those crystals there that I just picked up, I got 4. Those are the premium currency, but you can only hold 500 when you pick them off the ground like that. So like what I'm doing with that is saving up 500, buying like 80,000 cash, finding more crystals, 80,000 cash, because I want to try and unlock one of the new abilities. Oh, speaking of which, these are your abilities. Right, so say on a game like DCU, you make a new character, or say it's your first time play, you don't know anything of the skills or powers, and so you want to make a character, but you don't know what power you want. So you make a character, you pick your power, you don't like the power, so what do? You either start again or pay real money to respec your power. And then you keep doing that until you find a power that you like. And it happens on quite a few games similar to this. So on this one, they thought, right, let's take that idea and take the bullshit part of the idea and throw it out the window. And that's what they've done. So this one, when you first start, you get 3 classes: Paladin, Lightbender, and Cryomancer. And I'm the Cryomancer on this one. And so say you pick Cryomancer, and for some reason you don't like it. And you think to yourself, I wanted to try one of the other skills, power sets. Simple, so you just press options button on the controller, flip to any of the powers sets that you've got unlocked. So let's say Paladin, click the button, boom, you're done. Simple as that. No having to make a new character, no having to pay money for it. You just press a button and boom, you're done. Simple. More games like this should have that as an option. But most MMO games out there are just there to be a cash cow, to rake in the cash for the people who make it. Now let's have a look at the other. So the ones that are in gold/yellow, they're the 3 that you get at the start. Then you've got the Alchemist, the Knight, the Archer, the Berserker, the Gunner, Kinetic, Outlaw, and Slayer all get unlocked as you do the campaign. But if you wanted to, I think you can pay to unlock them early, I think. Right, now, what's what I say? Yeah, my gripes. So apart from the one I mentioned earlier with the pause menu, like one of my other gripes is the game does have a premium option membership. Now that I don't have a problem with because it's a free-to-play game, so they all have a premium option. Move, you skank. Gah. Why do people who play the female characters start rubbing themselves up against you? Go away. Go away. So yeah, anyway, before some other hussy comes and starts rubbing himself against my fine guy. He's fine. Anyway, with the premium on this, it's the sort of premium I don't agree with. And it's just me personally. Instead of having premium, one price, one level, and like you get the benefits of that premium, it's a tiered premium. So you've got to go for the higher tier levels to get the best out of it. Now that I do not like. That's the one thing with this game I can say with a certainty that I do not like. The rest of the game I love. I'm really enjoying the game as it is, but because of the way they've done the premium, that will put me off, and kind of has put me off from wanting to get the premium. Now, if it was, like, say, one level, one price, and you get, say, increased cash, increased knowledge, increased whatever, plus the chests a day or a week, whatever it is, then that I would gladly pay for that. But because it's pigeonholing people into different tiers, that I can't agree with or support. So for the time being, I'm not going to, and I want to do it because I like the game, but I don't agree with the way they've done their premium in the tiers. I don't agree with that. So if they change it to, let's say, just a one straight tier, so everybody who's a premium is on the same level, nobody is better than anybody else, then I would gladly fork over money and buy a premium because I am really enjoying this game. So apart from that one major, well, I don't want to say major, but apart from that one nagging negative, I guess you can call it, and yeah. But apart from that one, well, again, I don't say major, but that one big negative in my eyes, that is why I, for now anyways, I'm not going to buy the premium for this just yet. But if they change it, like I say, to just like a one-tier system where everybody who's premium is on an even playing field, then I would. I just tried to snap my fingers, but I failed. Like that, no, forget it. Imagine someone snapping their fingers, because my fingers are stupid. But yeah, imagine someone snapping their fingers. That is how fast I would buy the premium for this. But yeah, let's have a look at the map for this area, because these open areas, this is the biggest one that I've found so far. There is another one in the first region that I've been to. It's like a cave, but that's more linear compared to this big open area. And each region has, I think, at least one, possibly two open areas in them, so that's quite a lot of open areas to be exploring. So yeah, overall, I would recommend downloading it if you like fantasy RPG MMOs. It's really good. I can't fault it on that. But apart from those minor things which I mentioned, which could easily be fixed or amended, that sort of thing, then yeah. Apart from those little things, I'd recommend downloading it, even if it's just to give it a try, because I mean, what you're going to lose, apart from just taking up a bit of space on your hard drive, which is nothing. Oh, the gods have engaged in a battle. Why is that? I have no idea whether. And that's another thing as well. It comes up randomly at times saying the gods have engaged in a big battle, and at times I've got no idea where it is. So that could be made more, made so it's more obvious as to where these big battles are taking place, because it popped up and I've got no idea where it is. So yeah. So I'm going to wrap this up here, otherwise I'll just keep talking and talking and talking and talking, and then the video will end up just as long. So yeah, if I was to give it a score at the moment out of 5, I would give it a 4.5. Mainly because of the way they've done the premium thing. If that was a 1 tier and then that, then it would get a 5. But because of that, I'd give it a 4 out of 5. I mean, a 4.5 out of 5. Cut my brain. Hello, Mr. Infernal. Hello. Yes. Taking a picture with an assassin. Yes. I'm an assassin. I'm not. I just look like an assassin. So yeah, I'm going to wrap this video up here because I will just keep talking. So download it, give it a try. It's really good. I'm really enjoying it so far. Oh, and there are like strike type missions. There are raids, but I think the raids may be end game activities because I've not done them yet. I've done one of the strikes, which are pretty good. In fact, let's just see if we can see them. Is this it? I don't know. No, like these are stories which I've not even started these yet, so no. Here we go. So you've got battles, which I think this is your PvP. I think, I'm not sure. These are your strikes. That Hespian Temple, I've done that one. It's pretty good. So you've got like all these ones there, and I'm guessing that they'll add more later with updates. These are the 3 open areas that I found so far. The Antristis Cave, that's the one that's quite linear. Misk, I have no idea what that is. Pantheon is your clans slash, clans basically. And campaign is basically your story missions, I think. So yeah. And I like the UI, because like some MMO games that come from PC to consoles, the UI is just basically the PC UI ported over, so it's really difficult to see what the hell's on the screen, especially if you're playing on a TV and sat feet away from the, like, I know, on the other side of the living room, and like you've got a game like say, oh, what's that game called? I forgot. There's a game like War something. What the hell's it called? Anyway, I can't think of the name, but the UI is basically a straight port of the PC UI, and so if you're sat away from your TV, it's really difficult to read the really tiny writing because it's made for people who are sat with their face right next to the TV screen or their monitor. So, but this game, they've done a really good job of making it like TV friendly, let's say. So if you're sat on your sofa or a chair on the other side of the room, you can easily see what's happening. So overall, yeah, really good game so far. Really enjoying it. Highly recommend that you go and download it. So yeah, go download it now. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you've liked what you've seen, please feel free to leave a like. If you are not a subscriber to the channel, please feel free to subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it, as it means a lot. And I shall say thank you for watching, and I shall see you in the next video. So until then, bye bye for now.